Chip Duncan. Nice to meet you, Chip. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Today's topic is Beat Bomb. Beat Bomb's mission statement is to provide sound that moves with you. So to talk more about Beat Bomb is our CEO, Andrew Ars. Andrew?
Introduction. So I first want to talk about where it is we stand as a company. Now, as you all know, we have two major aspects. We have our brick and mortar business and we have our e-commerce business. Our brick and mortar business has been fully functional for about 7 weeks now. We've had 7 full weeks of sales. We've really taken, since our last presentation, we've really started to use all our members, all our resources to start going off campus. Finally, e-commerce launched February 22nd of this year. That's given us a domestic and international presence as well. We've been able to sell speakers in Brazil, France, Mexico, even Santo Domingo. So that's really exciting. And finally, we've had a referral service and also a marketing boom. People have been able to go on our website, they've been able to learn more about our products, so we're very excited about that. So just to go ahead and revisit our goals, obviously our primary goal is to attain maximum profitability. We are a business, and that is what we exist for. But we also have 3 supporting pillars, exactly the same as our last presentation. First of all, create a healthy learning environment, a place where people can learn from their mistakes, where people don't feel, completely thrown out of the company if they make a mistake. Second of all is engage all members. This is something that we've really been pushing since our last presentation, to get every single member of Beat Bomb involved in basically all aspects of the company. And third is hands-on management, where we don't tell our members to just go and do things. Us, the executive team, we're there for them, I'm there for them. It's all good stuff. And finally, success. We define success as the achievement of our primary goal and of these supporting pillars. So what has been our company focus since the last presentation? Well, it's basically revolved around 4 things. Accessibility, which is how accessible is our product. We have e-commerce, we have our sales team, our marketing team. How accessible is our product? Company morale. We found that higher motivation, higher group morale, higher unity leads to a stronger dedication, which only helps our business. Third, we have product management, which is trying to sharpen our internal and external business processes, whether it be inventory management or actual collection and distribution process. And finally is data analysis. Where are we selling and how can we do better? So here's a couple of lessons learned personally from my management style. I noticed that during the first 2 to 3 weeks of our business, there was an intense amount of micromanagement by my part. I would go to all the department meetings and kind of tell every single member what to do, and I found that didn't work. It was too exhaustive, it was too inefficient, and it really didn't allow the VPs to do their jobs. For the first 2 weeks, I kind of felt like I was doing everyone's job. So since then, I have been more trustworthy of my VPs. I've given them assignments, I've given them tasks, and we found that more trust leads to more results. Whereas in terms of decision-making process, I found out that my job isn't necessarily to make all the decisions, but to make sure that the best decision is made. The answers to problems, the solutions to conflicts are there among the team. There's an answer everywhere. All I have to do is just pick the best answer, and obviously I'll be held accountable for that. VPs have been able to distribute work more evenly among members, and at the end of the day, this continues to be a learning process until the very end. Thank you, and back to the show.
Thank you, Andrew. Now, today for our $1 million question. Chip, are you ready?
One ready.
One ready. It's good to hear. For our $1 million question, what is Beat Bomb's most important characteristic? Is it A, accessibility, B, company morale, C, product management, D, analysis, or E, all of the above?
Well, as you may not know, this is a big decision for me.
I know it is, Chip.
I just lost my home last month, so I really could use this money. But
Use Lifeline if you want to.
I really don't know the answer to this question. I have a good friend though, who I used to live with in Miami, named Andrew Arce. He's the CEO of Beat Bomb. So I would like to phone him, please. Andrew Arce. Hi. I'm here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and
I'm a little busy right now, so.
But I'm here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I really need your help. The question pertains to Beat Bomb, and I feel like you can help me. Can you help me?
I'm a little busy right now, but go ahead.
Okay, the question is, what is Beat Bomb's most important characteristic? Is it A, accessibility, B, company morale, C, product management, D, analysis, or E, all of the above?
Well, I think Shiv can talk more about accessibility.
The BMAC marketing department has achieved a great deal in making our product accessible on Bastion campus. Apart from the flyers, the banner, the Renault Scout time slots, we have been present in a lot of college events like the Alumni Hall, CLTP, Founders Day to get our product to get our product like more out there. Um, in regard to the last few weeks to increase awareness, we have ordered wristbands and they should be here any day. They say let the beat bomb and have the website on it. Also, we have spoken to to other colleges and Wellesley and Owen colleges are waiting for us to go sell at their campuses, but we haven't been able to do so far because of shortage of inventory. And as soon as we have a new shipment, we will be there. And before spring break, we had a whole new set of flyers to promote sales during spring break. So to promote sales during spring break. And a problem we had in contacting schools off campus was that we very rarely got like definite responses. But the marketing team has been persistent in getting a reply. And we are now thinking of ways to market for pre-order so that we have orders before the next, so we have orders before in the new shipping of inventory arrives. Someone else who can help me with accessibility is SCIS.
And that's a great way we found has been practicing to accessibility through e-commerce. We have a booming online site that's processing orders, and we have a successful online marketing campaign and following. We have over 100 fans on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and we have YouTube videos. Some of the hurdles we've had was calculating the correct shipping price, getting the PayPal set up, and differentiating from speakers that were just paid for online to be delivered and ones that are to be shipped. However, some of our goals coming up through the rest of our time at BeatBomb is promoting our social media sites more, perfecting our website, and receiving more online orders.
Well, what about should be company morale? That's important as well. The way that communication has done this is by maintaining a constant flow of information. Anything that happens in BeatBomb or in a specific department is told to the rest of the company on a timely basis. The way that we have done this is the company newsletter, which is sent out weekly. In that newsletter, there's highlights from each department, any important messages that a department might want to have from the entire company or a particular person. This helps create unity, which boosts morale, makes us more productive, makes us more happy to be a part of BeatBomb. And another way that morale has been boosted is working with other departments. There's an interdependency in BeatBomb. It's not just one department doing all of the work. We work with sales, we work with marketing to help get their promotions out. We do it on Facebook, getting those promotions out, any important messages. The scheduling of the Reynolds cards was also worked with Carly and the sales department. Like Joni said, our social media is very huge. We have a prominent presence on Facebook. We have a Twitter account, which is linked to the Facebook account. We have customers on the Facebook account writing how happy they are with their product. That's very important because people see that and know that we have a great product. Also, our YouTube video, which has had over 250 views, which shows the basic functionality and features of the BeatBomb, has helped spread the word. Storing many documents pertaining to BeatBomb, whether it be e-board, meeting notes, presentations, has been a challenge, but to create a central place where anyone in the company can access that at any time and refer to it is a goal for us in the future. Marzan can also talk about how important company morale is.
Thank you, Melissa. While I think communication is very important in company morale, I think human resource and the power of humans is also very important in the strength of company morale and the bond between many people. So one way we evaluated company morale and the team bonding experience with others is by, as you all may know, performance appraisals and QWLs. From this timeline, you can see that right now we are in between the second performance appraisal and our team bonding event of salsa dancing. And for now, we have completed our movie night watching The Social Network. We have completed handing out and getting results from the first performance appraisal. We've given out QWLs as part of SurveyMonkey, and we also created department meetings to talk about QWL results and also performance appraisal results as well. So on the next slide, you can see the performance appraisal. We had a class average of 4.4, which is roughly 88%. A lot of people, as you can see in the next slide, a lot of people scored well above. Some achieved a 5.0, some attained 4.8. A lot of people attained 4.6s. But we also had some hurdles with people attaining 3.6s and 3.8s. So we're definitely going to work on that. And as part of company morale, you can see a linear, more of a bell curve shape of people getting the work done and people really appreciating their workers and their employees to a full extent. In the next slide, you can see the QWL outcomes. As you can see, 100% of them are proud to say that they work for BFOM. And that's quite significant, and I've never heard a company like this with such great optimism for the company and always working together. As you can see, I feel that my department is running in a smooth and effective manner. Roughly almost, except for one person, strongly agree or agree. So that's definitely saying something about our strength and as we work together. But something that shows how we work together was through our team bonding event. We've had Social Network movie night where we provided chips and drinks, and roughly everyone came in to watch the movie and talk about it and just get together for the first week that we create our company. So just that first event also helped us become a stronger company. In the next slide, you can see, speaking about hurdles, speaking about sports, let's talk about the outdoor championships, BFOM. You can't get company morale without winning, and even if it's not that, to be competition, let's win something at least. So we've really shown that by blowing out 5 teams, and the Gapsons, of course, and it's company morale can never be stronger if we're not winning.
Excuse me, if I may, let's not forget about pretty important part, community service. So as you can see here in this slide, we need 224 hours to complete all our hours, and as of now, 161 are completed. 23 members attended the previous event that we had with the Nativity School. It was a very successful event, and it was also a bonding experience that was able to increase company morale that has come up in these previous slides. But 23 members have completed 7 of their hours, and they have 1 remaining, which will be done by a review session held on around April 10th. And then the remaining 5 members that have not yet completed will attend Everlast Energy's community service event on April 2nd, which will complete 7 of their hours. And then after that, it will follow by 1 hour of reflection, which will basically have everybody's hours